matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
So the New York starting five. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Siakam against Hart. Outside, Walker. Jones looking for an opening. 5 to shoot. And Bridges with the block. Inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Siakam. Clark, one of the better two-way wings in the NBA, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's a versatile defender. Has really improved offensively recently, in my estimation. Was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting one time. And over time, like I said, I think he's really added to and rounded out his offensive game.
And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Anunoby outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
A capable shooter from the three-point line. I mean, Anunoby loves shaking free from the perimeter.
Nembhard, the pass to Huff. Pass to Nembhard. Down low, Towns with the steal. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by Walker. Anunoby kicks to Hart. Towns high post. Brunson against Nembhard. 5 on the clock. Towns for 3. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Back over to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Yes, that goes in.
They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Brunson against Nembhard. Brunson with some nice D. New York leading by 6. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time, but it doesn't happen often.
Pass to Nembhard. Over to the left wing. Walker with the screen for Siakam. That 3 off the mark. For New York, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And it's Towns missing. Pacers trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Siakam passes to Walker. It's Jones on the wing. Defended by Bridges.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Brunson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against Utah.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Here's New York. They're on a 12-4 run right now. It's tipped. Now Jones still without a basket. Nembhard the pass to Huff. Now here's Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. Walker is screen on Towns. A shot by Nembhard, no good. The Knicks leading by 8. Hart kicks to Bridges. Now here's Brunson. He's guarded closely. Jones with it. Bridges covering. Pass to Nembhard. The shot misses. Towns with the defensive effort.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Hart outside. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. All right, a chance to check out stats for Mikal Bridges. Pacers trail by 11. Outside, Jones. And Walker kicks to Siakam. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Hard to find a more versatile forward, Clark, in this league than Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, and it's been so much fun to see how far his game has come in his decade plus. I mean, he was part of that Toronto Raptors championship team, an up-and-coming young force then, and now he's really refined his game. He's a go-to player. His hustle and defensive gifts are really what stood out early, and he continues to do that well. He's just a terrific top-line player in the NBA.
Towns for 3. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to Phoenix. Indiana moving it around. Siakam deciding where to go with it. And the shot goes in. Nembhard's got his second bucket of the night.
That took a little extra effort from Nembhard, but the juice was worth the squeeze.
Walker against Anunoby. Hart outside. Traps in the tray. Hart's got 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Huff. Outside, Walker. Here's Huff. Defended by Towns. For 3, Siakam. Rebounded by Hart.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Towns, a screen on Walker. Here's Brunson. And the basket is good. Brunson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Pacers trail by 12. Pass to Jones. Siakam kicks to Walker. Beyond the arc. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Greg, I think now is when we really see the value of depth as teams prepare for the playoffs.
It always helps when you can spread out your minutes, prevent stars from being overworked, and diminish the risk of injury.
He's off on the first. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Shepard comes in for Walker. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Jones.
You look back on Pascal Siakam's career, you know, he came in a bit raw, actually quite raw as a rookie, but he never stopped working on his game, adding to it. A real development success story and a model for any young, aspiring pro player.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Now, here's Bridges. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Clarkson with the ball. Nemhard covering. Here's Robinson. It's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now, here are a set of teams that have held their opponents to very few points in the second half of the season. The Knicks fourth.
And they've shown no slippage defensively. If anything, they've become more stifling since the break. I mean, they're playing inspired, passionate basketball at that end of the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Diawara's checked in, and Landry Shamet subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Pass to Shepard. For 3, Siakam. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Siakam's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pacers. Alvarado with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And up the court come the Pacers on the break.
Now, I'll tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
The Knicks leading by 5. Here's Alvarado. No scoring in this one. Pass to Robinson. 6 to shoot. Here's Clarkson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Indiana's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And here is Siakam. Pass to McConnell. Indiana moving the ball around. Takes a 3. A shot by Nemhard. No good. Now Alvarado. There's a screen by Robinson. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Drains it from beyond the arc.
What a nice feel, a good feel for the pick and roll. Clarkson sees his opportunity and capitalizes.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, the Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Guys, back to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Now, here's McConnell. Jordan Clarkson missing his last shot. Siakam outside. To the inside. Pass to Shepard. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And the 3 off target.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Clarkson passes to Robinson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Substitution on the court. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Shepard with the ball. Shoots over Shemet. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Knicks out front, up by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Jackson is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Obi Toppin. Then there's Brown, and it's Shepard in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. That free throw, good from Shepard. And Clark, I've got to say, you might have been one of the first true combo forwards. And that's not a rarity anymore.
No, it's common. It's actually 13 to a dozen now when you talk about the versatility of forwards in this league. At sizes going north of 6'8", ability to make threes and go rack to rack. You're not boxed into any one position nowadays. It's all about being a skilled, versatile basketball player regardless of your size. And I love it for the game and for the spectators.
Now here's Towns. Lets it go. And it's McConnell with the rebound. Outside Jackson. And here's McConnell. Pass to Shepard. Outside Jackson. Fires the 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Alvarado passes to Clarkson. Four on the clock. Rebounded by Slauson. The Pacers shooting struggle is apparent. 37% from the field. And Toppin throws it down.
Toppin is a Skywalker. Obi, insane verticality.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Alvarado passes to Robinson. Shaman kicks to Clarkson. Outside, Towns. And it's Alvarado in the corner. Back to Towns. Will it go? New York missing again.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
For New York, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And that one's good, Shemet.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Pass to Slauson. Here's Shepard. Now McConnell. With the floater and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Look, at his size, McConnell not going to overpower anybody, so he's got to be fearless and relentless because defenders are usually going to come right at him.
That one is off.
From undrafted to a valuable rotational player, you know, T.J. McConnell's belief in himself is a driving force for that journey. And he accepts his role, whatever it might be, and that makes him extremely valuable.
And New York making a change here. Kolic's checked in. And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Towns, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
Now, here's Clarkson. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Utah. Yep, that one goes. Here's McConnell. Siakam, high post. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Siakam's got 11.
Boy, that wingspan of Siakam helping him down low. He can take a hit and still finish.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Robinson. Towns down low. Toppin's there. Takes the three. And the basket by Alvarado. Alvarado's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 2. Siakam sets a screen for Toppin. McConnell passes to Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
Well, I bet McConnell can run this play with his eyes closed. Pick and roll to a hot pass. He knows how to do that well.
And here are the Knicks now. Towns, a screen on McConnell. Outside, Towns. The three-pointer, no good. For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Jones from outside. That's good. It's McConnell with the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game. To the paint. Towns down low. Toppin covering from down low. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, I tell you what, so hard trying to corral Towns. He's got excellent strength, good feet, good hands, and he's got a will to score the ball that you've got to appreciate.
The Pacers making a switch here. Buffs jacked in. The offensive skill set for Karl-Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. McConnell finds Siakam over Hart. Siakam misses.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Back to Towns, and out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers.
And this is a perfect situation for them coming up. They'll be facing a lot of teams that they should beat, and those games will be at home. Can't ask for a better stretch of the schedule.
Now, here's Siakam. 11 points in the game. Pass to McConnell. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. To the middle. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Bridges. That's 7 points for Karl-Anthony Towns. McConnell passes to Siakam. Tries from 16. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Brunson. It's hauled in by Huff. Huff's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint and stolen by Hart. Pass to Bridges. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Well, there's no lack of range in this. The leading 3-point shooters among the ranks of the NBA's big men the last month. 3rd is Karl-Anthony Towns.
You know, there was a time in the league when you wouldn't see a group of big guys like this, but the game has evolved. Versatility now is why we see so many bigs that can just flat out shoot it from anywhere.
And these guys are really incredible. I mean, on one trip, they give you points in the paint. On the next trip, they give you points behind the arc. Boy, talk about range and versatility in spades. You got it.
Huff, no good.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium range, and I think they'll go back to that.
Here's Anunoby. Walker with some nice D.
Excellent job to impact that attempt and prevent the easy deuce.
Shoots a fader. Indiana again missing. The Knicks with the lead. Brunson outside. Pass to Bridges from past the arc. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
And while not a team that likes to get out and run, they are in the top 20 in fast break points. They do leave some easy chances, I think, on the table.
Their assist ranking is worth another mention. They've got some great distributors. It lets them run, Greg, a system where ball movement is key. Robinson's checked in for Towns. Towns pass Nembhard. Siakam passes to Nembhard. And he gets it to go. Nembhard's got the game tied up here for the Pacers.
Fancy ball handling by Nembhard right there. Little rush hour handles on display.
Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Siakam passes to Huff, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Lets the three fly. Siakam pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's Nembhard on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
Siakam outside. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Walker is screen on Bridges. Jones for 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Hart. Now, here's Bridges. Kept alive. Robinson kicks to Hart. New York, no good that time either.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
And here's Jones. Back to Nembhard. And a miss there on the triple. Hart the pass to Bridges. Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by Indiana. Walker's got 4 rebounds in this game. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Pass to Huff. Inside, here's Jones. It's rebounded by New York.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Hart outside. Back to Brunson. Bridges inside the three-point line. Here's Brunson. Hart with a screen on Nembhard. Lock at 6. Brunson. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
There's a minute 34 left in the first half. To the inside. Stolen by Robinson. Anunoby outside. Bridges outside. Robinson a screen on Jones. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Just 2 to shoot. They now take the lead. Bridges has got 5.
Hey, man, you got to give Bridges the ball inside. He'll go to work if you do.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Siakam. 17-foot shot on the way. Uses the glass to drop it in. Siakam's got 4 points now in the quarter. Outside Robinson. Bridges outside.
Occasionally, Bridges will go right after defenders like he did there.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. New York shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
one of the NBA's Iron Men, Mikal Bridges has remained remarkably healthy and efficient for most of his career so far.
Nembhard with it. Brunson covering. Here's Nembhard. He's got 6. Has to huff. Here's Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. 15 points for Siakam.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Knicks lead by 1. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. And Coach, I heard you talking to your team about closing out on shooters. What were the breakdowns that stood out to you in the first half?
A couple of times there was an offensive rebound, and we just got to spray out and find shooters. That's one way that a lot of teams in the league are getting threes now. We just got to do a better job of finding those guys.
It's hard to be perfect. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie. It was not me. I never throw the first chicken wing.
Yeah, I can't believe you just snitched Kenny.
Well, I don't care who did it. You're both cleaning it up.
But Ernie was Kenny.
And shifting focus back to our game, the Knicks are right in the thick of it.
I usually only see Shaq drool when it comes to food, but their performance on the board tonight, it's getting to him a little bit.
I'm not gonna lie, I like what I've seen.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Here's Jones. On the court for the Knicks, they've got Karl-Anthony Towns. Josh Hart out there with Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in at the 2-guard spot. Now, here's Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. Nembhard for 3. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now, here's Bridges. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. There's the pick. Down low. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Towns.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
And, you know, under the circumstances, that's a good foul. You just can't let him have that throwdown.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York, but Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Back to you.
Yeah, staying humble. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Now, here's Walker. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Jones with it. Defended by Bridges. And the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Bridges outside. Anunoby kicks to Hart. Towns the screen. And it's Hart penetrating. Bridges against Walker. Bridges misses.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Siakam. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one goes on Anunoby.
Boy, I love to see Siakam this aggressive, challenging the defense and forcing them to commit fouls.
He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl-Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
Here's Siakam after the made shot from Karl-Anthony Towns. Walker with his screen for Siakam. And Walker throws it down.
You can put Siakam on either side of these pick and roll situations. He's valuable for that reason.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. As we get a break in the action, now let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at New York. Right now, they're locked into third place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs. And, of course, the Pacers. They just haven't had the type of record they've wanted.
And I think for the Knicks, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Now, here's Brunson. 8 points for him. Nembhard grabs the board.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Siakam, high post. Hart's there. Nembhard for 3. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
It's rebounded by Indiana. Huff's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Nembhard. Now Jones, defended by Bridges. Fires the 3. Jones, no luck. Knicks trailed by 4. In the corner, it's Bridges. Offline with his 3. The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Hart against Siakam. Pass to Huff. Walker is screen on Hart. Siakam inside the three-point line. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Bridges outside. Now here's Anunoby. And he's good on the 3-ball. Anunoby's got 6 points.
That's one of the things that makes Anunoby so valuable offensively. I mean, he's always a threat, even if he doesn't have the ball.
Outside, Jones. Siakam against Hart. And Siakam throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Brunson finds Towns. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Boy, how do you stop Cat Karl-Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
And Towns drops them both.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Siakam. Here's Huff over Brunson. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Bridges kicks to Hart. Here's Towns. New York, no good that time either. Indiana leading. Siakam finds Nembhard. Back to Siakam. Knocks down the three ball. Siakam's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, Siakam has been in attack mode, and it's paying off nicely for this offense.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Fifth in opponent points per game, and they are in the top 10 in their ability to get on the glass. They have athletes willing to do the dirty work.
And the three-point shooting you discussed, GA, it stretches the opposing defense to its limits. Leave them alone on the perimeter, and it will come back to bite you. Knicks trail by 4. Pass to Towns. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Huff, defended by Towns. A nice shot by Huff. Huff's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pacers. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Towns, the pass to Bridges. Towns, a screen on Jones. And the dunk by Towns.
An absolute beast in the pick and roll. Towns rolls off ready to score. He doesn't disappoint either.
Here's Nembhard. 6 points for him. They set the pick. Looking to get back on track here. And it's good on the way in. Nembhard's got 8 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Here's Brunson. 8 points for him. Hart outside. Brunson sends a screen for Hart. Bridges up top. Plays it up and banks it in. 10 points for him.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Toppin, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Well, it's not just point guards that can pass the rock. Here are the assist leaders among shooting guards over the span of the last month. Anunoby against Walker. Walker with his screen for Nembhard. Sinks the triple. Nembhard's got 5 points in the quarter.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Now here's Towns. Can't connect from short range.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Nembhard. Walker with his screen for Nembhard. 6 on the shot clock. Walker the pass to Nembhard. Here's Toppin. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Shoots the 3. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Anunoby's got 9.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Shepard's checked in for the Pacers. Then for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson comes in for Towns. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Josh Hart.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Here's Nembhard. 11 points in the game. Walker with his screen for Shepard. On the wing, Walker. Nembhard inside the three-point line. Jump shot is good. 13 points in the game.
No hesitation from Nembhard at all, and with good reason. He was on his spot and ready to let it go.
Nembhard against Brunson. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The Pacers have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
Now, here's Toppin.
Getting elevated is something Toppin has no problem with. Give him airspace at your own peril.
Now, here's Clarkson. 7 points in the game. Over Jones. Offensive rebound. Robinson makes it off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Nembhard with it. Brunson covering. Toppin, no one around him. Drills the three-pointer. Toppin's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Knicks trail by 5. Brunson scanning the floor. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Brunson has really developed into such a leader on the floor. He was that way in college. Quiet but assertive, controls the pace and tempo of the game, creates space for his teammates. He's really a coach on the floor in many respects.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Siakam is checked in for Walker. Jackson comes in for Jones. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Now, here's McConnell. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Shepard the pass to Toppin. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Hukporty's checked in, and it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Alvarado. Pass to Hukporty. Now Shamet lets it go with a three. Toppin pulls it in. 19 seconds left to play in the third. Siakam up top, guarded by Robinson. Siakam's shot is off.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Pacers leading by 4. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Hey, we're doing a good job of keeping our bodies on their bodies down there. Let's take them all away. Let's take them all away. And when we get it, let's run. Let's run. Let's get out.
Well, Greg, you can tell he's appreciating the hustle on the glass, absolutely loving the effort.
Not wanting to waste any time after grabbing rebounds. Coach Carlisle wants his team to push the pace.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Obi Toppin out there with Shepard. And there's Jackson. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's McConnell in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Towns finds Alvarado. Shot clock at 5. Here's Clarkson. And the rejection by Jackson. Indiana leading by 6. Siakam outside. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. And so Clarkson will bring it up for New York. Towns a screen on Jackson with the step back. Clarkson dishes to Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Toppin a screen on Robinson. Siakam with it. Now guarded by Towns. Toppin can't get it to go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Left side, Towns. Towns is doubled, and that one is good. 17 points for Karl-Anthony Towns.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
The Pacers with the lead. Pass to Siakam. Right at the free throw line. Not enough on that one as it misses. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And here is Robinson. Some nice passing by New York here. Towns is doubled. Shot clock at 6. Towns sets the pick for Clarkson. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had 1 since.
Here's Siakam. Pass to Toppin. Now McConnell. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And Indiana making a change here. Buffs jacked in. Towns against Siakam. to tie it up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Siakam.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Katz is generally among the best in the league.
And it's tied up with that one. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told them, this is the passion I want us to play with every night. Now, my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Siakam. That one goes. Count it. Siakam's got 23 points.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Robinson kicks to Towns. Back to Robinson. Here's Brunson. He takes it in. Pacers with the rebound. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Towns with the steal. Lets it go from 11. Poked away. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. McConnell passes to Siakam. To the paint. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. McConnell against Brunson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
The first free throw is good. Indiana making some changes. Walker's checked in for Shepard. Jones comes in for Jackson. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. The Knicks also changing it up. OG Anunoby's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Bridges comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jordan Clarkson. And both free throws good for Brunson.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawing some fouls.
Nembhard sets the pick for Jones. Siakam for 3. It's rebounded by Brunson.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
Pass to Anunoby to take the lead. It's hauled in by Huff. Huff's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Brunson against Nembhard. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Just 4 to shoot. Towns, great positioning on the putback.
And you know what? He's shaken off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Outside, Jones. Nembhard sets the pick for Jones. Pass to Siakam. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the 3-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
He misses the free throw.
And he looks totally out of sorts here at the stripe. Those defenders aren't afraid at all to body him up and force him to earn his points at the line.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. And the second free throw, good.
Oh, that is disappointing. Not only should they not be trailing, they should have the lead. Brutal misses on that trip.
Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Siakam. To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Pascal has excellent versatility, and he can make plays for others.
Here's Brunson. Bridges outside. Now here's Towns. Brunson outside. Brunson carving out space inside.
Look, we know all players put a lot of work in the weight room, but Brunson certainly at the top of the list and uses that strength to shield off defenders really well.
Pacers trail by 3. Siakam up top. Defended by Hart. Siakam kicks to Jones. There's the screen. Pass to Huff from the arc. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Brunson against Nembhard. 6 on the shot clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Stopping Brunson clean is really a challenging endeavor. I mean, he's clever, he's agile, and he is physical and assertive, too.
2 shots.
That one falls for Brunson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's Jones with the ball for the Pacers. Pass to Siakam. Here's Nembhard. Just 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Huff. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Hart, covered by Siakam. Jones, the pass to Siakam. Some nice passing here by Indiana, and finished off by Walker.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome. After a quiet first half, he's really turned it on.
Outside, Jones. Nembhard, a screen on Bridges. Pass to Siakam. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 4 assists in the game. Hart outside. Back to Brunson. Puts up a deep 3. Here's Towns. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Towns has got 10 points in the quarter.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Outside, Jones. Hart against Siakam. Walker with his screen for Siakam. Over Hart. Siakam misses. For New York, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Catching the defender a little out of position that time. Hart gets a chance for a freebie right there.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
Take a break.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
Good on the second free throw.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
Siakam against Hart. Siakam, right side. Got it to go off the glass.
No fear of the moment. Ice water in the veins. Siakam knocks down that big score.
Brunson, no good from 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now Nembhard. Now Siakam. That doesn't go. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Towns outside. Here's Bridges. No problem with the wide-open jam.
He knew they needed a bucket, and he wasn't going to force things. Great poise that time from Bridges.
Jones with it. Bridges covering. Walker surveying the floor. Brunson against Nembhard. Big-time move inside.
Still young in this league, but Nembhard showing tons of confidence in the big moment.
Here we've got Brunson. Now Towns. Layup, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Siakam. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. To take the lead. Bridges with the rebound. The Knicks with the lead. Hart off the glass.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
56 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now.
Let's see those moves. Keep it going.
Nembhard with it. Siakam. Count it.
Siakam unfazed by the pressure and high stakes. That's what you expect from a veteran like him.
.43 seconds left in the game. Brunson.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
It's the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
Here's Siakam. Here's Nembhard going inside.
Once Nembhard takes that first step, he's gone. Got a deceptively quick first step, which is lightning fast.
And that's an intentional foul.
Team is in the penalty. The line for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson.
Shoot 2.
Taking 2 shots.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Outside, Walker. Siakam inside. Arch there. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Shoot 2.
Drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
This fella knows how to finish a game off. There was no question about those free throws.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, tough break for him there. But they'd have a tough time coming back from this deficit no matter who's on the floor.
And you hate to have a player foul out, but their depth could be an asset here, helping them weather his absence.
And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaking. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. Nembhard fires. So it's New York picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
So let's go courtside, where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game. Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl-Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensively. We did a great job. We got the 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony.